morning. Good morning. Oh my gosh. It's been quite a while since I've actually spoken to you. Taken a nice long hiatus from public speaking to focus on just Cactus, my baby. And it has changed my life. It's opened my mind up to an entirely different world of possibilities, of challenges, of just room for growth and expansion. So a bit about me. I am a military veteran. I am a mother of one. And I'm a transplant from Michigan, Flint, Michigan. And so far, so good. Things are going extremely well here. So after the military, I ventured off into corporate America. I worked in Durham for a computer company. And that was great. However, I kind of had a rude awakening. I also suffered from endometriosis. And I had a stint where I was going to be out of work for a while. And my company they were very okay with it at first. And then they figured I was going to be out for a bit longer and they fired me. So that was how I ended up an entrepreneur. And after that, I went into real estate investing and kind of settled eventually into direct selling marketing, where I really had a lot of fun. I learned that I like to talk and I like to sell. Works very well for direct selling and network marketing. However, I had an epiphany. I was sitting in my backyard, and it was just right after some really personal trials had happened. And I was kind of praying and meditating, and I was just sharing this story just a moment ago. And I was asking God, I want something that's mine. It just kind of really dawned on me. If my company, or the network marketing company I was affiliated with, decided to shut down, I was out of money. And I said, okay, this is going to be. I immediately started feeling that pain of what happened with my corporate job once again, and there was no fear. I mean, the company's still thriving right now. However, that mental hurdle I had to jump over real quick, but that's because I had a different purpose. My purpose was this. And so I just simply said, hey, God, decide something for me. I want something specifically created that's mine. If it fails, it's my fault. If it succeeds, it's my fault. But this is the legacy I can leave. And all I heard in my head was, it's in the fridge. Product for refrigeration, just so you know. And the next day, I started buying bottles and labels, and I took off, and that was almost 5 years ago in May. So here's my product line. So a bit about just Cactus. It was working beautifully before it was there. Ha! There we go. So, Just Cactus is a 100% chemical-free hair and skincare line, all made with the fresh pressed no call, locally grown, no call cactus. Yes, the faces are like, what? Cactus is no call cactus. It is a very, very nutritional plant. It has so many, not only but beauty benefits, but health benefits. It's great for high cholesterol, texture, diabetes, it's really high fatty acids and amino acids. So it's very, very good for you. But I started the company, like I said, about every 5 years in May of 2018. And we were built on the philosophy that God created this earth with abundance. And everything we need to maintain and sustain our lives comes from the earth. Now, I am also a natural hair care specialist and a licensed natural hair care teacher. And I have a salon on Yankton Road where I do natural styling. And that was just started in 2000. So here are the products. And I want to pass these around so you can actually see and smell and touch. Feel free to try them, use them, all kinds of things. They're cold. Please read the ingredients before you try them. Although there are absolutely no chemicals in them, still check just in case you have an allergy. So the first product, put the smaller bottle out there, is Cactus Wash. This is a total body wash. It's shampoo. It is a face wash. It's total body. It's made with imported African black soap, clary sage oil, rosemary oil, fresh pressed cactus juice. It's great for dark spots, blemishes, acne, eczema, psoriasis. It's a conditioning shampoo, so you don't have to apply an additional conditioner. And like I said, the best part is there's absolutely no chemicals in it whatsoever. So it protects from aging, like I said, dark spots and blemishes, no chemicals. So this is a bit more, you can read this on the website. So it's telling you about how it improves skin, it helps with fading and discoloration, it helps with skin. So the next one I want to tell you about very briefly is that one there. That's first. This is actually my first product ever made. It's cactus juice, lavender oil, peppermint oil, and water. That's it. So this is your go. Has anybody seen that movie, A Big Fat Greek Wedding? You know the dad who says, put some Windex on it. That's how I feel about cactus juice. The cactus juice goes everywhere from your head to your toes. It's great for dry scalp, dry skin, eczema, psoriasis, acne, dark spots, and blemishes, the same way the wash is. But this one goes a step further. It's good for hair growth, it's good for moisturizing, it's good for curl definition, it's good for thickening your hair. It's phenomenal for eczema and psoriasis.
You say hair growth?
Hair growth, yes.
So it'll grow my hair back.
Not a genetic stuff.
Oh man, come on.
If genetics took it away, you may have some. Talk to God, However, that was good for razor bumps, razor burns, sunburn, or sunburn. That didn't sound right. Sunburn. It's good for pretty much any sort of skin condition, and then it leaves no residue. It's a natural heat protectant because it's a discipline, automatically built to withstand and evenly distribute. So now you can style your hair without any problems. Now, that was also good for joint pain. That one, the one that Miss Peggy has, is a customer favorite. That one's cactus butter. Please feel free to stick it to you. I brought the pretty bags of action today. So, this one's cactus juice, shea butter, avocado oil, tea tree oil, cinnamon bark oil, and lavender oil. It's a total body moisturizer, good for your hair from your head to toe. And the products leave no residue. You're not going to have any oily feeling on your hair, on your skin at all. And so this one, like anywhere you can use hair lotion or body lotion or hair grease is what you can use with cactus butter. And the final product is the cactus gel. Sorry, you haven't taken the top off. Nope, he's got juice. You've got gel. The gel is made with cactus juice and flax seeds with some lemon and eucalyptus oil. Again, no chemicals. All the products are completely chemical-free, and they do require. That works just like a regular styling gel, same way your Eco Stylers or your LA looks, same type. Again, there's no alcohol, no parabens, no bad things. All the products are completely good for you. So here's my dilemma. When I first started the company, this is actually my design. I made this. This is the first thing I came up with. And it was simply because the product is so completely chemical free. It's not designed for any specific hair type or texture. It's just points. Our body, our hairs are made from the exact same things. It's made from keratin. And again, the fatty acid and amino acid content in the cactus plant makes it very, very good for any sort of protein-based person. We're all protein-based, right? So my dilemma, and I was actually very, very hesitant. And I really sat. What is the issue that I really need personal feedback? It's not the finances, because there's classes on that. It's not the marketing, there's classes on that. However, there is no class about how to market to the first product. I have a product that helps cultures across the board. And I do have every ethnicity in my customer base. However, my customer base is predominantly white. When I started the company, my goal, my mission was women. I have a daughter. And if you know anything about the beauty industry, it is heavily laden with chemicals. There are very, very minimal testing. There's actually no requirement for beauty products to be tested. There are parabens, there are sulfates, there are all types of carcinogens, known carcinogens in our hair and skincare products. Women throughout the day can put on about 1,000 different chemicals between hair, makeup, lotions. You're bombarding the body with chemicals, and why isn't anybody doing anything about this? Why are we outraged that we are being poisoned? It's causing sterility. It's causing birth defects. It's causing skin problems. It's causing cancer. I mean, all these issues that we suffer from, and no one's going nuts over this. I didn't do it because I didn't know. So I'm dealing with this fact that I have a product that can help every single woman and men across the world. However, I can't sell it. And it, like I said, this is my serious dilemma. I spent a year and a half at the brand department. During that time, I sold about 10,000 bottles of the products. I probably sold maybe 20 to people outside of the house. And I don't know how to work. How do I advertise? How do I diversify my clientele? Because everyone can use. And I have YouTube, and I have a forum online, a private forum for my customers, and I'm posing these questions to the women. And so I'm kind of stuck. And so up until last night, did I say I'm going to ask her? I was very terrified because I know it can be, especially with the given climate that's happening right now, it's kind of a controversial subject, but I was here for it. I can ask you the hard questions. So, and that's why I wanted you to really touch these products, because I want you to see that what I'm saying to you is very, very true, very factual, and it works for everybody. How do I diversify? Any help? Yes.
If you look at brands like Coca-Cola, McDonald's, Kellogg's, etc., they target specific audiences. And things like soft drinks, cereal, hamburgers. Research has proven that a wide audience is generally not turned off by black actors in a commercial. When it comes to products like hair care, there is a real thing that their hair and my hair aren't alike. So it seems from all the research I've read, black women do not buy some of the products that are geared to a Caucasian market and vice versa. So I think you actually just, it's a matter of targeting. And part of it is your content, to be honest, and part of it is just your focus.
What do you suggest?
Well, you have, I think behind you, I can't see your advertising,
This
but it appears that there's a diverse group of people in there, but sometimes you have to lead or combine. So, if you can only produce one good YouTube commercial, not just a thing where you're talking about it, but an actual commercial, then you have a diverse group of women in there. And it's just simply, and that's the old, I hate to say it, Procter & Gamble does the boring stuff, shows them in the shower all lathered up. But that's because it works.
I was gonna say maybe do a live demo, YouTube a live demo of someone other than like yourself. I don't know if you have any friends in your circle that are unlike you, but use a live demo and use that as your YouTube example, reference point. Okay, she looks like me, talks like me, maybe this will work for me. Instead of, just us.
Is this only for women?
No, it's for every person. If you're doing, actually, I have a cousin who uses it on her dog. It stops with shedding through here, so she started to use it on her pet, and she ran somewhere in the head. It's cool, it's super shiny now, and more shedding.
And you get $3 then?
I only brought the product.
I thought you
So do you use that picture in your marketing?
No, this is old. The original, the first picture, this one. This is what I use in marketing.
Because I have a similar situation. It's the flip side though. The kids in sports, they originated from New York City. I'm the only one who knows New York City and Fayetteville. When you look at the dominant race here, it's very obvious. But whenever they would do flyers, electronic or EDMs, the mailers, whatever they would do, it always had all white kids on it. So I had a lady call me, and she says, when are you going to bring this program to the black community? And I'm like, kids in sports, we take anybody, as long as you can pay. But, so I had to go back and let them know that, hey, your pictures gotta change. I even used my son in some of them so that they would know it's more diverse. And they even told me, they said, well, we're trying to figure out what works. And I said, yeah, those pictures probably work for your demographic in New York City, but it won't work here in Fayetteville. So now I have more diverse photos, even on our Facebook page. I even had a barbershop, I won't say the name, they refused to put the flyers in because they said no black on the pictures. So yeah, so it's alive, it's real. And now when you look at our webpage, you look at any of my brochures, you'll see that we're much more diverse.
And I want to piggyback on that because I think if your visuals have a diverse group, by not even saying it to us, we associate the fact that, because when I was concerned, can I use this on my hair? But then I saw your photo, and you got all kinds of people in the photo, so by association, I'm thinking, okay, I know it works for me. One of the groups I would love for you to target are people getting over certain types of cancer after they lose their hair and the hair grows back after radiation. So like breast cancer survivors, that kind of thing, because they're going to be very interested in the fact that your stuff is chemical free, because at that point they're extremely conscientious about the fact that they don't want a bunch of extra chemicals around them.
And I have actually a testimonial that's a very good one, and she suffered from cancer for about 15 years. She lost all of her, and because of her chemo, she couldn't use anything.
Yes.
Same thing goes with people with blood pressure. They can't, with some of their medicines or medications, they can't use chemical-based products.
And even while they're undergoing treatment, like when my mother was undergoing radiation, she could not use certain chemicals. And I think if you target some of those and go to some support groups or whatever and do some presentations for those folks, because I know several people who are breast cancer survivors and other types of cancers that would appreciate the fact that I'm using something on not only my hair but my skin that's not going to leak more chemicals into my body. I think you have a good niche there.
That's a great suggestion. Yes, sir.
What percentage of your users are female?
I'm about 65% women and about 35%.
This along those same lines, what I would probably suggest as well is doing some personal testimonial videos that you have on your website, and also out of all the diversified groups talking about genuine products that they use, what impact it's had on them and their lives. And I think that's very persuasive to diversify.
That decision. Yes, sir.
That would be great if you target the market being groups mentioned, which I think is a wonderful idea. But I would caution you, we can talk about this later, go into details, but there are some groups that are very well known for, fighting breast cancer or cancer or whatever, and their symbols are extremely well known, but there are generic symbols that you can use, and it actually, I think you might be able to do more. So I wouldn't quickly embrace some of the big cancer nonprofits without investigation.
Right.
So you could also see Blue Range to see if maybe there's some marketing interns to help. You can have the greatest product in the world, but if nobody knows that it exists, you're not going to stand beside Skyler with your sign, right? So maybe you could see GMOs to help you, maybe some interns to help you with that. I also have another question. Has the product been tested on animals?
No, not in real life, but I have. Not like formally tested.
So many of you, like L'Oreal, even Purina, test easy off test their products on animals, just so they can say it's dangerous to their eyes if it's sprayed in their face. So I was just wondering, would you test on animals?
I'm not sure if I want to go that route. Because I'm vegan and very passionate about it. So, probably won't, although I do have friends who use it, whenever I say she's using this on her doctor's. Okay.
But that's another marketing point people make now is not tested on animals.
I
Because
read
I
that
can
on the
tell
website as well. I'm sorry, she's been trying to get something off her.
I just had a question of why you changed from the, your first advertisement to that one, 'cause I thought the other one.
I think this one just looks more streamlined.
But when I saw that picture, I wouldn't.
Seems like the first
I was seeing
Emotional
that, it
pull.
doesn't grab my attention. It doesn't.
See, and that's what I thought I was
The other one
doing too much with the first one. I was like, oh my God, this is overwhelming. Let me simplify.
Well, maybe not as many people in there, but you have, I know you got, it's like representative from everybody, but I'm actually more interested in the other. I'm more.
It needs to, the other one needs to be more modern, but I agree with her, that told me more information than that.
Yes. I was
No emotional pull on this one.
That's a logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the logo.
Yeah.
And the other one was a flyer. That was flyer I was distributing.
By the way, this idea of the live, demonstration would be really good.
I won't charge you, man. If it makes my hair grow, you can repeat
Right.
Yes, I got
She'll
you.
do a testimonial, right? You got it.
I'm sorry.
Passion.
I mean,
What is the cost for, I mean, you don't have to tell us exactly what.
the wash is $17.99. The juice is $15.99. The butter is $13.99, and the gel is $7.
I have several questions. One, if this is all natural, can you ingest it?
Yes, I wouldn't because those are disgusting and
And I don't think they'd mix well with alcohol. But
Cactus chaser.
I think that the health benefits, there's a whole, you have several messages that almost need campaigns, but they need to have a mention. We can talk about this later, but it's.
You can peel it back like an onion on your website where you have the diversified picture. See, I thought this was a logo.
Actually,
I thought you were gonna put here. It's not.
Actually, Mr. Hill's going to talk about his new program, the Center of Innovation and Entrepreneurship. I would highly suggest that you register for that. I think he could be a great assistance, great value.
So where are you selling that now? Just strictly online?
online and at my shop.
Those are the only two places. So
Well, I do vending events.
I was going to say, do you do?
I do several vending events. And that was one of the reasons I really had to kind of hone in on the store online because I sold this all over the country. Now, online, I have no problems with diversification. You can say it's easy. However, when I'm in, and I think I'm a darn good salesman.
So at your events, do you at your events, do you do live demos, or do you just, are you just?
Occasionally, it depends. Like if I'm doing an outdoor event, then I'll do a live demo because there's this method called shaking that helps curl definition. However, you're shaking and you're kind of decreasing the process and fly. But other than that, I usually don't do live demo. I don't know who's first.
What percentage of your business is online? What percentage is business at your shop?
The majority of the product sales are online. I don't actually know the percentage for the shop versus online. I would probably say 80-20.
So it's that much, 80%.
Making everything in house.
Yes.
So you produce in your kitchen?
Yes.
And you've been doing that for over 4 years? So you're limiting yourself in terms of ramping up. You don't have enough demand yet to ramp up? Or if you would, how would you do that?
I did. I had the demand when I was solely focusing on products. But I switched over once I finished into the styling realm. I kind of slacked off on person-to-person stuff and did only most of my work online. And I do physically more styling now than I do person-to-person sales.
So your limitation on sales is not because people don't want to buy a product, it's because
Right.
nobody's out there selling it.
Right.
Which means you need to get some people out there selling.
Right, and that was where I was going as well. If you think you being the voice out selling is actually might want to have some diverse salespeople.
I do.
At the same event.
I have
Right.
one. She just moved to Texas day before yesterday. So, and the thing with having someone sell is there's a learning curve because these aren't the traditional products. You can't just say, hey, this is that. I mean, it's more in depth than that. So, it's, hey, are you going to be trying out some other products?
You have to train every salesperson. So
When you exhaust your production, at what sales point do you exhaust your production capacity?
Or how much you need to right now?
Right now, I can, because of I have several growers with plantings in the plants. I have more cactus plants than I can use.
you grow your own cactus?
I do grow my own, but I have about 5 different local growers in the city. People don't know I grow cactus. That sounds. I have about 5 different local growers, and they're not technically growers. They just have giant, gigantic cactus plants in their yards. That I get from weekly. So the plant is in total abundance. I also have my own cactus bed that I don't use very often.
What's your pick? How long? What's your pick? How long?
The prepared product?
Well, that
Well, the cactus plant I usually use immediately, but they can be frozen for up to 6 months. The product itself, the wash is very shelf stable. It doesn't really have a shelf life on it. However, the juice, the gel, and the butter all require refrigeration, and with proper refrigeration and refrigeration, they'll last you about 3 months. Total freshness. But if you leave them out, they'll last about a month because there's no preservatives, no chemicals, and so they spoil the same way. Food will. Yes.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Yes.
Is your passion in the shop or is your passion just cactus?
Just cactus is my
You might
life.
have to get out of the shop. You might have to hire somebody to do your hair or whatever you do at the shop, and you got to get your face out there and another face out there if you want to be diverse and get just cactus out instead of because I know how it is to run a shop. You got it all the time, so you got to decide what you want to do.
Oh, that's a no-brainer. Just cactus hands out.
Gotcha.
There are a lot of salons, but there's no product that I've seen. Of course, I'm not maybe in the market, but I have worked on launching some other salon-level hair care product brands, and I haven't seen anything like this. I mean, I'm familiar with aloe, but not cactus, so I think you've got a unique angle.
I'm just curious. So I noticed that the hair products were very liquid. They're not that don't have a consistency of regular shampoo. Does it take a lot of it, or?
So now there's an actual chemical in shampoos and conditioners, and so excuse me that is. I refuse to put chemicals in the product. Absolutely refuse. I'm not the fragrance. I'm not I had to accept it. You can see that. Absolutely. I think you should be the judge of that. Did you guys try it out? If you like it,
I was going to tell you, I've tried the butter. It's not sticky or anything.
and it does the exact same thing to your hair. It does not leave any residue, any oil when you dry it. You're just moist. And that's the plant, the cactus juice is a natural humectant, so it's going to draw moisture from the air into your hair. Once you in your skin, and once you follow that up with the cactus butter, which is a sealant, not an actual moisturizer. Oils are sealants. It locks that in, closes up the pores, so you stay moisturized. So you perhaps longer than you normally get ready for products.
I'm sorry.
I'm curious, have you got this particular one as a patent on it?
I have started the patent process, but it got very pricey. And so I'm baby stepping the patent process. So
There are some new programs now to make it easy for solopreneurs and entrepreneurs to get a provisional patent. So check in with us and we can help you out.
Have you considered one with Shark?
have. The only thing is I am very, very afraid of mass distribution. And that's simply because I don't want the product to be degraded. I have tried several different methods of making the product. Anytime the cactus juice is juiced in the machine or the metals, it changes the consistency. And so it doesn't work. The only way I can get it to work is using a very grassroots, very method to make it. And Shark Tank is the mass distribution. I want this to stay hands-on. I want this to grow in small segments. I want this to be worldwide. However, I think about employment. I want to employ as many people as I can. Doing mass distribution kind of takes that away. As long as I can keep it hands-on, I can kind of control the process. I know that people are putting their time and effort into making this product and keeping the consistency the way it is.
And so maybe instead of a mass-produced product, you became a niche product where that is one of your selling points, that it is not made by, it is not made with machines or whatever, it's made by hand, it's got all natural ingredients, quality. I mean, that's what you need to emphasize, because you can have products in that segment of the market, but you need to emphasize that this is a quality product made this way so that people understand the value that they're getting. It's not just the ingredients, but it's how it's made and all that. Would it be a fair statement to say the majority of your customers are female?
It's about 65-35.
There are a lot of women events around this community that would be a good time for you as a vendor to get a table, like the Ladies Power Lunch. When they do the holiday fair, different things where they have to turn.
Chef Judy's Super Bowl party this Sunday. So I've done several vending events, and like I said, now with the salon and homeschooling, wow, it's just like, yeah, do all the vending events, and again, it's just.
But I would strongly encourage you to go and somehow connect to some of these groups that are recovering cancer victims, especially the breast cancer. When their hair comes back, it's not always the same consistency as what it was before it fell out. I think you've got a strong area there you can go for, that there's not a lot, you don't have competition in it.
One network that you might consider are pharmaceutical places that make in-store products. And I'm thinking of Bioidentical Hormone Network of Pharmacies. Two Rivers Pharmacy, that's downtown. He specializes in making unique products for each client. And women come in there looking for these products. So having that kind of venue gives your product some credibility and stature.
And it expands your scope. Get more people looking for just Cactus.
And that's actually where I've been in the salon now for the purpose of learning mechanics of it. My ultimate goal is to take just Cactus into the salon. I'm actually in the process of working right now with feet on opening North Carolina's first and only 20% So that's definitely where I'm going because of the product specificity for each client.
Making everything at home, how much is that?
I can produce 100 gallons.
That's the shampoo.
That's the cactus juice is the base of everything, and so once the cactus juice is made, it's more mixed of the products, the birds, the juice.
Doing everything your shampoo.
Oh, I probably make. I don't make them every day.
Okay, but how many could you make? What's your production?
I think the most I've made in one day was 4 tons. I had an event, a big event.
So, if you hire 2 or 3 people, something like that, $1,200 a day.
I want my time back when we get on to work. But yes, actually.
It seems like that's comfortable. In other words, you can ramp up your productions very quickly and still have the same kind of thing.
So much. I'm not going to sleep tonight because I'm going to watch this video over and over and take notes.
This is said as encouragement only, but if your product is as good as you say it is, and I believe then you have an opportunity here for a slam dunk, going to the very, very top market of adult premium because of the limited supply. And I think you could have something that won't be head and shoulders, but you don't want to be head and shoulders. But that ultra premium market, and so you have to rethink from the bottom up. But there's a way to do this, and it could be, I think, very successful.
Like for example, you could go to the mall and pitch it to maybe Macy's or somebody else just to get a little spot where they can sell it distributed and work out a deal with them. But I think you're still you have to figure out in your mind also where you want to go put your efforts in terms of how big do you want the business to be.
Monumental. I want this to be a household name. I want it to like this.
Yeah. But you just said, how are you going to get the hurdle about, if you got to mass produce this, how are you going to do that? So
my idea for this in particular is I want small factories, I guess I should say distribution centers, where the product can be manufactured and sold from this place. Not just Cactus products. I want to also put other raw ingredients, butters, oils, essential oils, things like that, and make it more of a distribution center or national market type of place for both areas.
And because it is kid friendly, I don't know if there's an opportunity to maybe make the washing shampoo every different kid, and you could also there's a number of children places or boutique places that you could also sell. There's a lot of crunchy moms around, so that would be open to Pets as well. I mean, pets are a $60 million industry. I mean, if you can market it to somebody that has dogs that shed and say that this is going to help shedding.
But the question on that, have you done any testing to see if that one dog happens or if it causes allergies? And I will tell you the same thing I've told other people in here. There's a place outside, or it's in Catawba Valley, in Catawba County, called Manufacturing Solutions Center. And they help do product testing. So it's a good place, but I think before you mass produce to, say, pet owners, which is a wonderful industry, lots of sales, because people spend tons of money on their pets, you need to make sure that that is safe for different types of animals, because I would hate for you to spend a lot of time and effort and money in thinking you can market there, and it turns out that it doesn't work on all pets, and some might have some allergies or something, because pets can be really different market, different way they behave toward products.
Can I give you I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I have a German Shepherd. You're welcome to test on her. But what I was going to say was, disclaimer, I'm not a business or marketing person, so I don't know if this is a good idea, but I watch a lot of YouTube videos, like the natural hair and all that good stuff, and a lot of people will, companies will send products to people who have a good following on the YouTube channels to test them out and give their opinion, so I don't know if that's a good idea, maybe.
That's a great idea. I was thinking of partnering natural celebrities and sending them some sort of food package with a nice handwritten letter letting them know what this is. Hey, try this. That's definitely on my to-do list.
So I have a bit of advice for you. You seem like you have this under wraps. Mr. Hill said he had the chance to have a slam dunk here. My advice to you is make sure you write your business plan, write your marketing plan, and figure out where you want to go with this thing. You want to be a small, you want to be big, but it's a different venture. It's a different journey depending on. So you got to be more specific in what you want to do. Your end game to these people. You got to slam dunk. And you got resources here at Fayetteville Tech. Most of us are business folks in here, so you got some good nuggets that you can use. So I like it. I'm still tripping about the hair piece, but
And I think you definitely need to become a client of Small Business Center. And did we mention that the services Small Business Center are free?
No, you didn't.
Okay.
Thank you.
yes, free.
Okay. But I always take the last question. What can we do as this community to help you?
You just did. You really just did. And if you like the products, go for it.
Do you have some cards?
I do. There's cards back there.
Okay, so my ask then for you will be tell other people that this is a valuable forum that they can not only expose us to your product, because I didn't know before you applied about your product, and
Here's some free products.
It's priceless. And thank you all so much. You've given me a nice week's worth of thinking and meditating and planning and watching and rewatching that video. So I thank you all, and I thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.